Siskiyou Singers presents an introduction to virtual rehearsals and performances. First in a series of videos explaining how we do rehearsals and performances virtually. I'm your host, Michael, and let's get started. First, these are the programs that we Mac users will be using to rehearse and perform virtually. For rehearsals, we use Jamulus for audio and Zoom for video. That is, Jamulus captures our voice and the voices of the other singers and Mark and transmits them to everyone else, while Zoom allows us to see the other performers and Mark's conducting. For performances, we use Soundtrap to capture our voices and record them, and we use Photo Booth for the Mac or the Camera app for the iPhone or iPad to capture video. These are the things you'll need to participate in performances and rehearsals. First, a Macintosh computer, desktop or laptop. Jamulus cannot be installed on an iPad or an iPhone. You'll also need a wired internet connection. This means that you connect your computer to your internet modem, hub, or switch with an Ethernet cable. Just using wireless or Wi-Fi is just too slow and inconsistent for Jamulus. Now, what happens if you don't have a desktop Mac or a laptop, or you don't have the ability to hook up a wired internet connection? In that case, you can still participate. You won't be able to use Jamulus. What you can do is use Zoom only to participate in the rehearsals. We choir members and Mark won't be able to hear you, but you will be able to hear the choir and Mark. And you'll still be able to record your performances. You'll also need headphones. Now, sometimes the earbuds that you got with your phone will work, but most people are finding that over-the-ear headphones are really essential. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money. Anywhere from $15 to $50 will get you a nice pair of headphones. Look at Amazon or Best Buy, and they'll be able to help you out. And finally, you'll need a microphone. Now, your iMac or your MacBook has one built in. So does your iPad or your iPhone if you decide to use those for recording your performances. You don't need to go and buy a separate microphone. Some people have done this, but it's definitely more expensive, and sometimes there are some technical hurdles that you have to overcome. So for now, rely on the microphone that is with your computer. So here's the process. Each week, Mark will send an email listing the pieces that we'll be rehearsing the following Tuesday. We practice these pieces in the usual way using sheet music and rehearsal recordings that are available on the members section of the website. This is exactly the process that we use for in-person rehearsals. Also the same, Tuesday night is rehearsal night. And on Tuesdays, we'll join our assigned rehearsal group. There are two of them, either at 6:30 or 8 o'clock, using Jamulus and Zoom, always launching those programs in that order. Jamulus first, then Zoom, and Zoom always muted. Even if you're only using Zoom to participate in the rehearsals, you want to have Zoom muted. Mark will take us through warm-ups, and then we'll work on individual pieces, looking for trouble spots and giving us notes to practice later. Outside of rehearsals, we record our individual parts of each piece using Soundtrap, which includes guide tracks for each section and accompaniment, if any. Mark will provide due dates for each of these pieces. Now, after you've recorded your part, We each create a video of ourselves lip syncing to the Soundtrap recorded music, not the rehearsal recordings. We upload these videos via a link Mark provides. Then Mark gets to work synchronizing our voices and our videos, adding other visuals, and providing introductions to each piece. The whole thing is packaged into a concert, which is uploaded to our website, and we publicize it and ask for donations. That is the process, but you probably have questions. PC users should contact Howie at this email address. Mac users can contact me at this email address. There are more videos in this series, and I encourage you to take a look at each of them. The first is on downloading and installing Jamulus. There's a second on using Jamulus. A third on downloading and using Zoom. And a final video on recording and uploading your performance videos. Mark will provide instructions on using Soundtrap, which is a web-based program, and so it's the same for PC users and Mac users. That's it. I encourage you to go to the next video, and we will see you at rehearsal.